Alright guys, guess who's back? Your favorite man. Check this out. Today I got for you crispy coated wings. Here, look at this. This is not single battered, double battered, and we batter them fresh to order. It's not sitting in a freezer waiting for you for 2 weeks. Every order you place, this gets battered fresh. Now we're gonna try this. I need some lemon pepper. Yo, let's go. Give me some lemon pepper, bro. Yeah, thank you. Bro, do some more, man. Alright guys, this is our lemon pepper wings. Wow, look at the juice. Look at this. Guys, if you don't like these wings, I'll give you your money back. Smash it.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck
and Alex Jakubowicz,
and welcome to Hawks Walks. Name?
Drake Spodek.
Who will be the team to beat this tournament?
TABC.
Your names?
Alex Ernst.
Ethan Chester.
What are you guys most looking forward to for the tournament?
Probably the competitiveness. We invited a couple of very solid teams onto this tournament, and we're going to beat them.
I'm very excited to spend a great weekend with my teammates and friends.
Your name?
Mr. Levy.
If you could draft any half hockey player for your fantasy team, who would it be?
Moses Muller. Zach Uwais.
What's the key to your team's success in the hockey tournament this weekend?
I think we should just work as a team, quick shifts, and...
Thanks for watching. Go Hawks!
Hockey, 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 hockey.
Apparently, guys, this is the best kosher burger out there. So I'm going to come here and give it a try, and let's see what's inside. I think we got inside here, look, it's so loaded that you can't even see the cheese. But here's the cheese, here's the bacon, right? Here's the onions. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Bro, look at this. First of all, the sauce, I see. Wow. Look at the edges, man. Look at the crisp. Look at the bacon, all crisp. Oh, these crispy onions I heard are wild. Let me see. Come, let me show you the crispy onions. Guys, look at this. Look how thin. Look how great they are. Excuse my manners, guys. Wow. Oh, wow. So much flavor bursting in your mouth. It's so thin, so crispy, so tender. Guys, there's a reason why Smash House is so hyped. These guys got it right here, man. This is amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. Come check it out for yourself and ask for the loaded combo. And tell them Benji sent you. Smash House, everybody's a winner.
Okay, welcome everybody back to the Brick House, Scott Satran Arena for the continuation semis of the Rabbi Beitler Memorial Tournament. I am Michael Muller. I am joined here in the box today with Ian Schreier, illustrious half coach coming off a big win last night.
Yes.
Taking us into the semis. We're going to be playing, I guess,
TABC.
TABC.
Yeah.
Sorry, with #1 seed. And we are almost ready to drop the puck in the first semi-final game. Sting versus the
Frisch Cougars.
And let's see who's these teams seem to be pretty evenly matched throughout the tournament. So let's see who comes out victorious. And right now, very spirited start. These guys, even though there's not a ton of people in the stands today, really early game, but not to deter anybody's enthusiasm for trying to get into this final. Again, TABC definitely favored. What are your thoughts coming into these semis, Ian?
Well, I mean, we saw it throughout the entire tournament. At this point, we had 4 overtime games during the play-in time,
which means evenly matched.
Yeah.
Teams.
So the fact is that you have 4 to 6 teams that were truly evenly matched, but with these 4 remaining teams between Frisch, SA.
And that's a score.
Oh, no goal. Offsides.
Offsides. Wow. And we talked about that last night, where you really have to be super conscious, very eager to get over that line, and the Sting really got saved on that one.
Yeah, you're eager to get over the line, and because it's a small court, the margin for error to get back on sides when that guy takes that quick shot is not a lot.
Touching up, and then you feel bad for whoever is not touched up on that play. But okay, it happens. It happens quite often, more often than you think, and we're back into place. Sorry, Ian, I didn't mean to cut you off in the middle
no problem.
of that.
Yeah, so you end up in a scenario where the 4 teams remaining between Hafter, Frisch, SAR, and TBC, you have very, I would say, evenly matched teams, but teams that belong here and are meant to be in this situation that you should get close, tight games.
Right. That's the idea. Home is, I would say, home is Frisch.
Home is SAR. They had the higher seed.
Oh, is it? But does it matter?
It doesn't matter which side, but yeah, SAR. Would be the home team.
I like to do wherever Hafter is. That's home. I mean, because it's just easier to score it.
No problem.
So we're gonna. Well, we're almost got hit there.
But yeah, so we had it. So what? So Hafter just lost to SAR. Just lost to SAR by a goal in overtime in the first game of this tournament.
Yeah, that was a rough game.
Yeah, they were up 4-3, and then with 1 second left, Hafter gave up the goal to tie it up, and then SAR won in overtime. So you end up in a situation where, between that game, between the last time that SAR and TBC played each other, and when Frisch and TBC and Frisch and played each other, you end up in a scenario where you have very evenly matched teams and you have very good teams that you're going to get a really strong semifinal and final game.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Interestingly enough, I was hoping again for whatever seed would have put us against SAR in the semis. Certainly, facing TABC is a formidable task for Hafter, as TABC is arguably, obviously they didn't win the championships this year. DRS very well deserved championship, but TABC is always a powerhouse.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so certainly Hafter will have a lot to work at this morning, and we'll see how this works out. But me personally, I was hoping for a little bit of a rematch. I feel like with SAR we just have bad luck.
Yeah.
There was that semifinal game in the regular season that we just there was
1-0 loss. That's tough.
1-0 loss, but there was what seemed like a goal. I was right there.
We checked the replay. There was definitely a goal missed by the ref, but you know what?
Right.
That's part of the game.
Of the game. You can't,
and there's nothing you could do about that. So you just move on.
But nice save. Okay, we're gonna go for a little action commentating here, and that's an OB call.
So far, you got a strong showing between both of these teams. Action on both sides. 9:20 left in the first. Still 0-0. Face-off deep in the SAR zone.
Horowitz on the draw, takes it to the point, doesn't quite get it off. Okay, and now we are Frisch keeping that pressure on, and a nice shot by Khan. It's wide and tries to get it, clears in the middle. Very dangerous play right there.
Absolutely.
And again, trying to get it out. A little action on the boards, and there somebody from the Storm, from SCR, Jeter. How do you pronounce it? Jeter. Jeter is thrown away, but back up on his feet. Loving those yellow shoes there. Always good to be identified. These guys are wearing yellow or some sort of fun color. So, taking it to the next level fashion-wise. SAR always on the cutting edge.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see in this first game. Most of these teams, especially through the year, not used to playing so early in the morning. So to see how that will have an effect on who's awake and ready to go.
By the way, you're totally right. I mean, there is a factor here where these guys, even when we sounded the horn, they said too early, too early. Can't do it. They just woke up. Davin, hopefully, and prayed for a win. We'll see how their feels, if they're answered or not.
I'm sure
who prayed harder, Frisch or SAR?
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I'm sure most of these guys on a Sunday are used to waking up at 12 o'clock, davening, and then getting ready for football.
Listen,
so
it's
9 o'clock hockey game is early.
It's nice to see. Hopefully, these guys are having a great tournament. The tournament's going well so far. Really no snafus, and everybody, the feedback has been really good. And hopefully they're having a great time, and hopefully this is a tournament that continues over the next several years.
I hope so. This is something we dreamed about and wished for every year when I was a player, and I'm sure these guys love every second of it, and hopefully it continues.
Right.
And I know Rabbi BEITLER for sure is looking down and loving every second of this.
There's no question about this. This is what he dreamed about, and he obviously had Camp David and was coach of many teams. In fact, Sean told us that one year he coached, I don't know how he did it, but he coached Hafter and Hank together at the same year.
Interesting. Look, he was my coach. I have a banner on the wall there. We won a championship together. So yeah. So
any nice stories of Rabbi BEITLER, or just not for or not for air?
Some are most not for air, but overall just genuine great memories. He was really a lot of fun to play with. Always knew when to be serious and how to be serious, but also knew how to have a good time.
He did. And we were joking about the not prepared for air. Just he was a very brash and unapologetically honest person. So he was a good man, and there are a lot of great stories from
absolutely.
Rabbi David.
The one thing that keeps going through my head this entire weekend is there's nothing he loved more than hockey, and
I'm going to
say
food.
I'm going to
put it
on. Oh wow! Long shot by Frisch there.
That just trickled in over there, right through the legs of the Stings goalie, and Frisch is up by 1. They're going to take the lead, not early, but halfway through, almost halfway through.
7:09 left in the first. They take a 1-0 lead. Interestingly enough, it seems SAR is playing their backup goalie, not their starter. Curious what thought process went through that in this semifinal game, but we'll see if it works for them.
I don't know. Maybe that's an interesting tidbit to find out. They obviously have confidence in both goalies, but Goldman has been playing very well.
He's been exceptional in this tournament, and really he got them to where they were. So it'll be interesting to see if this is just if there's a reason for it, or if they're doing it a period at a time.
There's a lot of hockey being played, and period of time maybe, or just in general, Goldman needs a rest. Giving the other guys a chance, and the truth is, it's a great time to develop players, and it's an important time to develop players. In fact, we mentioned it before that there was talk, and a shot on net, and almost an opportunity by Short to get that puck in there, trying hard to take advantage of the chaos in front of that crease. Puck over, Shore's going to go chase, get it not over. Cone needs it in, and a shot on net.
Another one from the middle there.
It's a goal by Kozlov. Wow, that was in the right place at the right time. Talk about being able to be set up, and it looks like Goldman is going to be getting the call to go in.
Yeah, going down 2-0, 6 minutes left in the first period, really set themselves up in a situation there. So they're making a quick change, going back to Goldman, their starter.
And Goldie's going to switch it up. Okay. That was...
we'll see if they can pull back now.
And trying to do the time and the board and the commentating at the same time. It's been triple duty for me. I've been challenged, to say the least. It's a lot to think about for a guy of my age.
It's good to challenge yourself every once in a while.
Next year, I told Joey in the budget line item, we are having a guy for time. We're paying a timekeeper.
Okay.
I can't pull triple duty all day. Okay, Kahn scuffling in the corner, looking for something, and Goldman looking fresh in goal. Not looking to give up another one. It goes to Kahn, and then there's a shot. It's a little wide, and
trying to make something happen from down low.
Mahmoud, who's been playing great all tournament, and Shore as well. Goldman with a nice stop. It's in his pads, and it's a stoppage in play. And now these guys are back and forth on the bench. There's a little banter going on between teams here.
They weren't happy with that hit on the goalie as he was covering it up there.
Yeah. So, always got to protect your goalie. It's a theme throughout hockey.
Number one rule in hockey.
Always protect your goalie. And Shore, the shot on net, and it's a fast one, but saved by the Frisch goaltender. That is, I think,
No, doesn't.
is it Howie Rudolph? No, I don't think
No.
Howie was last night. Played a really nice game. And Rothenberg takes it around and hits Muller in the back, who is just trying to call the game.
Yeah, gotta keep your head up.
Yeah, I think that was, I think Ross, his dad, asked him to take me out. So, sorry. Tell me. And Shore's going to try to get it. Jeter on corner. Ross's son. What's his first name? Rothenberg. Akiva Rothenberg. That's he's coming off of ACL surgery, so a commitment to this tournament.
Nice to see him back on the floor, but that's definitely something tough to come back from.
Yeah, got to wear that brace. I know what it feels. It's a real difficult injury, but he's young and he'll come back. And the truth is, playing sports like this actually helps with a lot of confidence and muscle building. So, Refuah Shalema, Akiva, and you play like your father. So, you play better than your father, actually. Sorry, Ross. I had to take a dig. Okay, and we're back in the action. Fields is going to chase with a nice run, and it's cleared by the Storm. And we have a player who I don't know because they're not wearing a jersey, comes in and tries to get that backhand off, but it's easily knocked away by the Frisch defensive squad, who's playing a great game thus far. Kahn now in. He's been playing great all season. Goldman with a nice save. He's trying to figure out where that puck is. It's very hard because there's not a lot of room
at the top of the net there.
Yeah. It's hard. Those we mentioned it 1,000 times. Ooh, nice save, Goldman. Right, got that edge of that corner, hugging that post the way it should be done.
SAR defenseman lost his stick. Got it back now.
And
good cover by Glass coming down to help out there.
Glass with the speed trying to get something off in front and doesn't. He's in the corner. Again, very hard to get out of those corners. Takes it around again. Has total control of that puck. Well done. And almost tries to go around the offensive line, but does not. And Cohn going to go chase in the corner. And takes it in front, and almost had it one off, and he's really hustling into that crease area. And Glass almost gets one off. Glass again, and it's high, and almost gets it into the net, but it what? That's a great question. I do not know. Ian, you have any clue?
I'm trying to remember who it was.
Are we taking stats here?
We'll find out in between two periods and update you.
You know what those goals? We're not going to matter. Yeah, no, I'm saying like who the players are. Numbers. Okay, anyways, we're not going to get that unless we can do the replay. Anyways, we are back in action. Horowitz on the draw and keeping it in. Schneck with wide. Where am I here? Thank you, Ian. Keeping me honest. And a nice try by Kahn. Again, Kahn really playing great hockey this tournament. Hasn't seemed to have lost any steam.
No, definitely not.
Glass going with the backhand, tries to get it in front, it doesn't, but defense ably putting it back into the SAR zone.
SAR getting a bunch of opportunities here late in the first period, so see if they can put something on the board.
Yeah, no, it looks like they've got a little bit more motivation. Glass really working hard and gets it in front, but nobody's there to take it. And Fenster, almost had that upper right corner, but missed it by inches. And Schneck is going to try to keep it. And it's a goal! Beautiful
Great
goal.
pass from Glass up to the points.
And SAR answers back. Finally, wonderful goal by number 30.
30, Shore had the goal.
Shore had the goal, and the assist by
Glass.
Frisch goals were 87 and 83, just for the box over there for the stats. You got it?
Nathaniel Cohn, 87. And what was the other one? 83.
And a minute 15 left, and we're going to have to go. That was a nice answer back. SER getting back into that game quickly in the first with just a minute 15 left in the first. And that's going to help their momentum and a little bit of confidence. So great playing by SAR on that.
That's big for them,
series.
just getting
And
something on the board before
1
the
minute,
end of the
1 minute to
first.
play. And we are looking to wind down here in the first period. Let's see if SAR can keep up that momentum and maybe take a score to send it in. And it goes right into the pads.
Even just getting the one there. So 39 seconds left in the first, 2-1 now. Frisch over SAR. But, you know, to go into the locker room even at 2-1 versus 2-0, making the change to their starting
it's a
goalie.
big difference. As a coach, and you know that when you come in with that with a scoreless, with a zero score on your roster, that doesn't bode well for confidence.
Absolutely. So all you got to do is you can go in and you can talk to the guys and you'll be able to say to them, look, you got one. Now go get another, and you just keep building from there, one at a time until the entire momentum and
right.
game changes altogether.
You can't lose momentum. You can't lose confidence. Once that confidence, because these kids are tired. Some just want to go home. Not everybody wants to play, 14 rounds of hockey in 3 days.
I mean, I know I do. I wish I was out there instead of coaching. What can you do?
Right. So the truth is that thank God most guys love this sport, love this game, and this is for the seniors. This is certainly the last time they're going to play in organized. They're going to play in organized hockey. So
absolutely,
it's a real treat to be able to offer them this opportunity.
Absolutely.
I certainly with our guys in after that SAR loss, it was nice to know that they'd get another shot at reclaiming something, because they deserved it and they worked hard this year. And we're winding down here, and that is going to call it for the period. And SAR 1 and Frisch 2, and it looked like a very spirited period.
It was a spirited period. They went down early 2-0 SAR, having their backward goalie to start up the game. Not sure what the thought process of momentum was on that, but they make the change to Goldman, and the game really shifts for them.
Right.
They create more opportunities. They're putting pressure down low.
Right.
They get that goal, and then, the dynamic and the discussion is different when you're talking about 2-1 versus 2-0 going into the second period.
100%.
So,
even that goalie changed the momentum or the attitude of the team, I think, a little bit.
There's a mentality for players knowing the guy who's standing behind you.
Right.
So the fact is that when you have a guy there who is going to make those saves, who's going to protect you and protect your team, you can play differently. You can play with a little bit of, extra
gusto.
Yeah, exactly, because you can go out there, you can run hard, you can put pressure on the offensive zone, knowing your goalie is going to protect you in the defensive zone.
Right. There's nothing like being confident. I mean, even with Hafter this year, and we talked to Hafter just because you coach, and my son's on the team, but we watched every game and watched every practice. When you have a guy like Max Newmark on your side, you feel a certain level of confidence that at the very least, certainly beyond competent.
It makes the biggest difference in the world, because you change your mentality.
Psychology.
Whether
is
whether you need to be purely defense first and protect, or knowing, okay, I'm gonna give up the shot. I'm gonna protect the pass. Okay, so we're going to go quickly to a Smash House break here. Thank you to Smash House for...
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck
And Alex Jakubowicz.
and welcome to Hawks Walks.
Dr. Weiner.
What's one piece of advice you want to give to the hockey team?
I have many pieces of advice, but if I had to crystallize it in one piece, it's shots on goal.
What's your names?
Rose. Emma.
What are you guys most looking forward to this week?
The BEITLER tournament.
Rabbi Rise.
What's one piece of advice you would give to the hockey team?
To the hockey team? Win!
What's your name?
Ryan Mandel.
What's the best hockey movie?
Mighty Ducks or Happy Gilmore.
Ben Levine.
How do you support our school's hockey team even if you're not playing?
Just stay locked in and just cheer people on.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Eric Arbolski.
Who do you think's going to win this year's BEITLER tournament?
Hafter, all the way.
Hey, what's up? Come here. Let me show you something. Guys, this is our loaded smash. Now I'm going to explain to you what we got inside here.
Let it go down, or?
Don't know.
Okay.
Look, it's Frisch SAR now, and it's see what happens from there. But I know they can't do Little League, so if you want to do with them, I'm sure that would be a great time on it.
Okay, and we're back in the action here. Sorry for the delay.
Yeah.
And
Hey, what's up? Come here.
SAR is down by 1 and looking to secure that spot in the championship game. And Jeter is going to try to get it out. Not successful. And there's again, Khan going to the chase, and he's got the puck back in the first. They're going to try to get it out over the line, and he does.
A lot of chases. A lot of back and forth here early in the second period.
Cohen is going to play with it a little bit. Oh, and it went right through the middle. That's a little dangerous move for a defenseman. Clearing it through the middle. You just
absolutely.
You have to. Khan with an opportunity. Oh,
great save by Goldman.
Goldman again stepping up to the challenge, coming right in and making a couple of really nice saves.
It's
Goldman, an excellent goalie. I mean,
excellent. I really love his presence in the crease. He has full control, knowing where he is, where the puck is.
Yeah, I love
It's been really impressive.
If you're really observing his stance, he really hugs that post and has a keen zone and observation of what's going on in and around him, and even from behind. You have to have that sort of agility. And if you look at him right now, looking back and forth, that puck going back and forth.
But he's got his legs firmly pressed from one post to the other. We were talking about this on Friday. You know, with the way the goals are set up with the pegs, you can put your feet and push against those posts and have a full presence of what you're doing. And he really does such a great job with that.
Yeah, you have to be agile and also flexible when you're playing goaltending, especially here. You can do that. You can butterfly essentially and have full coverage.
Absolutely. So far, it really seems both teams coming out strong to start the second. So I'm not sure what the coach has said to them in the huddle before they started up, but both coming out, fired up. So that's nice to see from both teams.
This is the semis. I mean, it might not be a full house just because it's a super early game, but there is something on the line here. They are playing for elimination, and they didn't come all this way to lose. So
no, you know what? I think that's probably the most impressive thing that I've seen so far this weekend. It ultimately doesn't necessarily count for anything other than pride, but it seems like everybody came to win for pride, which is really great. They care to win, they care to represent the school, and go out there and get a win for them. So far we're seeing that in this game. Both teams really playing with a lot of energy, even this early in the morning. So it's really great.
And it's out of play.
9:49 left in the second period. 2-1 still fresh.
And we're going to fix a little net. Okay, Schlussel with a nice shaved beard for the tournament. Usually is the other way around. Until you win, you keep the beard.
I don't think that applies for the refs, just the players.
Very well. Schlussel, a formidable player back in his day, right? And a shot on net by Shore, beautiful. Well, right off the helmet of the Frisch goalie. So that was a nice play. Fine is in the corner, tries to get out, and there's again another play in the middle. And they're there. Ooh, a nice pass.
Really creating opportunities here.
Tried to get one off on the backhand. Was not good in there. He's going to hold that for a stoppage in play. And that was a nice opportunity. I like when it was when you can catch a pass in front. And Khan on the face-off. And something happened.
Yeah, the rule in the league, the puck has to hit the floor on the face-off drop. So when it doesn't happen, it's immediate whistle, and they redo the face-off.
Okay, very particular and holding to those rules. And Fine tries to get one off. It's wide. SAR is going to take it back, but these guys got to touch up. They got a little bit of time now, and they're going to pass it. They will. Tries to get it out, but does not. And Shore going to go chase. Fine going to try to get it out, and he does. Back into the corner. Fenster with the chase, and Fenster's going to back it up, and it's going to be out of play.
Into the Frisch bench there.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder what the feedback is on this gym. Every gym's got its quirks. Every gym's got its advantages. Certainly for fans, this is a great gym with the spectator area and the boards. But, this is a floor that has a notorious bounce, and the goals are very close to the boards on the back.
Absolutely.
So it creates a certain level of play that you need to be aware of, and sometimes half-der guys have the advantage to be playing in this gym their entire lives, and guys really are aware of it. I look at a gym like North Shore, where it's super wide open. A lot of plays happen.
Right.
Here, you really got to shoot on net. You just if you got it, shoot it,
This is one of those leagues where every gym is different, so every team has their home court advantage, so to speak. So no different here for half-der. So
right.
It's something that
Right,
all these players are getting used to now.
Yeah, but if you look at Frisch is used to the wide open gym. They have a very big gym, similar to North Shore, and SAR has a very small gym, very small rink.
But even theirs is unique. They have rounded boards, low ceiling, so the gameplay as a whole changes.
I mean, it's an interesting play. Personally, I don't like when the boys play there, just because it's a very personal style that you need to kind of adhere to. The boards do keep the action moving very quickly, but that low ceiling is a killer.
Yeah.
There's so many stoppages in play. If you can't lift that puck, it's hard for defensemen to really throw that ball to the other side. And Frisch coming in, and Kozla with Goldman with a nice save. Sugarman now in on the fly, and he's going to try to get it out. Does not get that off, and SAR is going to take advantage, maybe pass the puck. They're looking at the point, and they're calling point, and you got to play heads-up hockey. And when somebody calls a point, you got to look behind you.
Yeah, well, they got the pass up there, they got the shot off. He just didn't hit the net, so you got to get those on net, and it could have been a great opportunity for SAR. Luckily, for Frisch's sake, it didn't go on net.
Okay, very well, very nice, and taking a captain of Frisch taking a well-deserved break, and now Rothenberg lumbering on with his brace, but still, in the face of adversity, saying, I want this win. And
great opportunity there in the middle for SAR.
Okay, well played by...
Great save by the Frisch goalie.
Who is Frisch goalie again? Number 30?
Wasn't on the list.
Rothenberg. Is it Akiva Rothenberg? And Josh Rothenberg. Okay, so sorry, Ross. I didn't mean to mislabel your son. Josh and Akiva Rothenberg. I think he's the nephew of Jeff Rothenberg, also played for Frisch. And there is a penalty for, I guess, unsportsmanlike.
He put his hand to the helmet.
Yeah.
That's just not acceptable in this league.
Yeah, and the Schlussels do not care. They're going to call what's right and what they see. And you can argue all you want, but these guys have been professional refs in the Yeshiva League for a long time. Ex-players.
They're not going to put up with that.
They're not going to put up with that. And again, stone-faced and serious.
So we got 5:57 left in the second period now. Frisch going on a power play.
Ooh. Almost took advantage of it, Frisch. And they're very, very, very smartly trying to use those corners to kill. And Horowitz looking for something, and Goldman's a lot of action and nothing yet, and a little scuffle in front, and they're not going to call anything, but SCR seems to be a little frustrated. Fenster looking to got into a little bit of a scuffle in front, but that's hockey, and everybody's got to cool the jets and keep focused.
It's going both ways, but they're protecting their goalie in front. So 100%. At a certain point, that may shift in their favor versus
Horowitz
SAR's.
almost had one. Yeah, I mean, it's again, hockey's a physical game, obviously, and this is a non-checking league, so frustrations definitely. When somebody does check,
shorthanded opportunity there for SAR.
Nice by
Great save.
Shore with put those jets on, and.
Roenberg really having a strong game so far.
Yeah.
Halfway through the game at this point.
And the penalty was halfway done. And Kahn's going to take it and see if he can find something. They're not slowing it up, but they're passing it around the net, which is also very dangerous because it's a very thin area and a nice stoppage in play. But
you later.
because it hit the ceiling. There's a whistle. I don't get. Sometimes there's a whistle. Sometimes there's not.
So if
I
it
don't know
hits
what
the
rule is.
ceiling and doesn't change direction, typically they'll let it play. But that particular one hit the basketball hoop that's lifted up to the ceiling, so
Right.
that's an immediate whistle out of
Right.
play.
Okay. You learn something new every day. Thanks, Ian, for that color. On the draw, Horowitz is going to try to keep it slow, and it's an offsides. Again, got to really be conscious of that offsides.
He got a little excited and was hoping to get a big rush there, and he
Right.
just stepped right over before the ball went over.
It happens, but this is their opportunity to pull away, so they're going to take it, and Horowitz tries to get it over and does not. Cohen's going to take it over. We'll see if he sets this up. So far, SCR good with the kill, and Fencer using his hands there, and well played. Cohen's going to go for a slap shot end to end. Fencer bats it out of the sky there, and successful in
SAR
throwing it
having
down
a really
in the,
strong kill here.
Yeah, it's actually a very good gym for killing penalties.
Yeah. It's coming to an end now in 3, 2, 1, and now it's even.
SAR back on even strength, and well done SAR to keep them at bay. I mean, that was an opportunity for them to really set something up and maybe make a little bit more of a comfortable lead going into the second.
Any
into the
momentum
third.
SAR had could have been squashed right there by a Frisch goal, but they came out strong, had a strong kill, and that's only going to, frankly, play more into their momentum and mindset right now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens now right after that kill.
And find in that corner. I hate that. I call it the corner of death. It's like where pucks go to die. And a
See,
great
and there
score.
you go, right there.
Wow, SAR with an unbelievable answer. And who was that? Was that Glass?
It was a great pass from
that?
Glass.
Glass 2.
16.
And that tied it up. Is that Mahmoud? Is that
Mahmoud? Yeah.
Mahmoud, beautiful pass.
Great pass from Glass. Mahmoud in the middle, and they answer and tie it
unbelievable.
up 2-2 now with 4 minutes left in the second period. But
Again, you see Fine throwing those jets on. Oh, and a nice, and that's out of play. Again, you can see, you'll see the momentum shift, and SCR get a nice little boost. But that was a great play, the right goal at the right time.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, even normally a goal gives you a lot of momentum, but penalty kills and killing off a power play can give a team a lot of momentum. And then, 10, 15 seconds right after that, they go out and make that great play and even this game up.
Glass getting a lot of business out in physical, getting really battered in that board area. SCR trying to keep the puck alive in the first zone, and it's been slow going here, but trying to get it over, and there he gets a shot off, and it's wide, and Glass goes for the chase, and Frisch clears it into SCR zone. It's back and forth. Fine looking to go around the net, and doesn't quite get it over the line, but now it is. Kaslow around the net, and Shore's going to try to get that puck out and whips it into the bench of SCR, hitting a fan, unlucky fan, but no harm, no foul. Everybody seems to be in good shape, and they SCR seems to have a little bit of fire in their belly right now.
Yeah.
Really nice answer to that power play kill.
Yeah, absolutely. So now 3:02 left in the second, and the game is completely shifted to what started out to a 2-0 early lead by Frisch, and now SAR's come back to even it up, and this is a completely new game now.
Schneck, I like. You get familiar with all these players throughout this tournament, and I all these teams have been playing great, but I love these play. Ooh, nice save, Frisch goalie. Didn't know if he had it, but it was a nice glove on that, and came down on it a little late, but thank God it did not go in. Okay. On the draw. There's Khan. Again, Khan playing great this tournament. Super talented players. I don't know if he's a senior or junior. I don't know what they should put senior and junior in the rosters there.
It would be nice to know.
See what what everybody has in store for next year.
Yeah, and who this is the last hurrah for.
Yep, exactly. but Schneck and Fields, all these guys, Cohen, Frisch has had really an impressive squad. And notables certainly that we've seen over the tournament. Shore's been playing great. Glass, obviously. Namoud. All these guys, and certainly Goldman as in goalie has been stellar thus far.
Yeah, it's interesting to see because, if he had started from the game from the beginning, would we be talking about a 2-0 SAR game? Or, what the scenario might be. But either way, they make the change. They come back and score 2 goals here, and they've tied it up, and now we're talking about a completely different game.
Yeah, it's a nail-biter right now. And SAR definitely stepped up to the challenge, and it was a challenge. And they're playing fresh. And again, it is interesting that it is a morning game because nothing says vim and vigor like a morning breakfast, right? So they come straight off of a nice rest, and a lot more energy.
No, for sure. I'd like to give them benefit of the doubt, but I highly doubt any of them went to bed early in preparation for today's game. So I'm impressed to see this.
I will tell you, Moses Muller did. Okay, that I will say. He had opportunities to go out last night, but chose not to. He's got to rest that knee, that torn PCL. So, as a proud father, I will tell you he made the right decision. It was up to him, and these guys are just loving playing hockey, and that's the point of that commentary.
Nah, absolutely. Look, happy to hear it, but we didn't finish our game till 12 o'clock last night, so even still, it was a late end to the night.
Right. These late games are interesting. Okay, we're down to 1 minute. 1 minute, and see if they can make something happen in the last couple of seconds. So maybe Frisch can go in. Or SAR a little more confident than the other, but certainly this period so far, I'm not going to be brazen and say it's over, but so far has belonged to SAR.
Absolutely.
And now Rothenberg goes on with Sugarman, and there's a timeout for
SAR takes a timeout there. I guess they're getting a little tired, and with 41 seconds left, want to get some fresh legs to keep this at a 2-2 game going into the third.
Right.
But like I said earlier, this ends up becoming a game if you break it down step by step. You don't need to play and think of the game globally. Think of it individually. So you go down 2-0. You got to get some goals on the board. So you make it 2-1 going into the second period. They come back out in the second period, get their second goal, tie it up. If they can finish this way going into the third, now you're talking about an even game, and then you just got to go out and win the third period. So, you got to be able to break it down into individual parts compared to looking into one global aspect for the game as a whole.
Okay, that's a good analysis, and I think we're going to call that Coach's Corner. And maybe make that a feature for next year. But
I got to be careful what I share. I don't want to share too many trade secrets there.
I hear you. But in the spirit of Rabbi, what would Rabbi Beitler do? He'd just go out and get him, guys. Let's go get him.
No, he knew how to get us riled up.
I mean, he knew hockey, that's for sure. I mean, that guy really understood the game, was a fan of the game, and anybody who played under him will attest to. It wasn't just barbecues and going out for late night snacks, but there was a ton of practice and seriousness, and he had a way with the motivating. I mean, you want to talk about like coaching as strategy and coaching as motivation. I don't know because I didn't play under Rabbi Beitler ever. I only played against him, but certainly my brother-in-law David Cohn was very close with him and played for him, and he talked more about motivation, how the guys loved him so much they wanted to win for him.
Right. No, 100%. You create this relationship with your coach and your team, and you just want to go out there and win for everybody.
Right. And that's where the nuance of coaching is so important. You want to create that bond. You want to keep the discipline, though, at the same time. It's hard. It's a hard
very
balance.
fine line. It's not an easy thing to do.
Exactly. But listen, the coaching so far in general that I'm seeing on both sides, just well done. I see they respect their coaches. They're listening to them. Last year, a team that will remain nameless, I saw all the players yelling at their coach, and the coach just taking it and yelling back at it. I said, this is not the way to play or to have a team.
Back-to-back offsides there. So 7 seconds left now in the second period. It looks like They're getting a little over anxious after that timeout and trying to make something happen with a short amount of time left.
Yeah, I know it's a weird thing, but I can't get over how much Josh Rothenberg walks like his father. It makes me crazy.
Yeah, there's something to genetics. What can I tell you?
Yeah, you have that with a couple of my friends' kids who play hockey. I don't know if you had Adam Goldman, if you remember Adam Goldman.
Sure.
Adam plays like his dad. Even Mike Kuehl, who we were talking about last night, good friend of ours, his son Elijah Kuehl plays exactly like his father. It's just very interesting how that is just essentially hereditary or in the DNA.
Absolutely. So after 2, we got 2-2 tied game between Frisch and SAR.
Okay,
really
great.
strong period there, and let's
2-2.
see what the coaches do.
This is a nail biter.
Into the third period.
This is a nail biter. Okay, look, we're going to go to a smash break, guys. You ready to go to smash break? And we want to thank our sponsors, Smash House and.
Guys, this is a giveaway for high school students only during lunchtime, going on from March 1st to March 31st. All you got to do is come into Smash House, place your order, and put your receipt in the bucket. Look what we got here, guys. Number 1, Lawrence Taylor signed jersey. One of the best defensive men ever in football. Then we got one of the GOATs, the man himself, Larry Bird. All right? All these jerseys are signed. These are coming to you guys. And then I got, whoa, make sure these things don't fall. Then I got primetime himself, Deion Sanders right here. And then we got right here, one of the best big men that ever played, Shaquille O'Neal. All right, look at this sign. This comes with a kicker, with Penny Hardaway right here. Then we got our goalie, Mark Richter himself. Guys, these are all signed. These are all authenticated. All you got to do is come here during lunch. High school students only. I'm doing it for you boys. You know why? Because we want you guys to be part of Smash. Smash House, everybody's a winner. All right, guys, guess who's back? Your favorite man. Check this out. Today I got for you crispy coated wings. Here, look at this. This is not single battered, double battered, and we batter them fresh to order. So I'm sitting in a freezer waiting for you for 2 weeks. Every order you place, this gets battered fresh. Now we're gonna try this. I need some lemon pepper. Yo, let's go. Give me some lemon pepper, bro. Yeah, thank you. Bro, do some more, man. Alright, guys. This is our lemon pepper wings. Wow. Look at the juice. Look at this. Guys, if you don't like these wings, I'll give you your money back. Smash it.
Hey guys, it's Lily Glenbeck
And Alex Jakubowicz.
and welcome to Hawks Walks. Name?
Drake Spodek.
Who will be the team to beat this tournament?
TABC.
And we're back now, third period, 2-2 tie game between Frisch and SAR in the semifinal game of the Rabbi Beitler Memorial Tournament. And the puck drops and we get this third period started. So let's see what happens, with these two teams, how they come out of the huddle with their coaches. Last period we saw them come out really strong, both teams trying to create opportunities, and we saw a 2-1 game turn into 2-2, and let's see what happens now in the third. And deflected out of play.
Okay.
Thank you.
I see Jeff Rotenberg in the crowd, cheering on his nephew in goal.
SAR getting a strong opportunity there in the middle, but another good save by Frisch's goalie, who's really keeping this game tight.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, if you hear the chewing, I'm just getting...
Got to eat breakfast at some point, right?
Right.
SAR really keeping strong pressure, keeping the puck on. Frisch gets it out of the zone. Long shot on Goldman, who makes a big save.
Goldman right where he needs to be. And obviously not just keeping him in their game, but almost the equal to an extra man on the court when you have a goalie over there.
No, absolutely, making a big difference. So, again,
doing three things at once.
SAR started the game with their backup goalie after going down 2-0, made a quick change to go back to Goldman, who's their starter. And ever since he's come in, the entire dynamic of the game has shifted, and now we're tied 2-2 here. So he's really changed the mindset of his team and held his own, and has really made a difference for this team. Another great opportunity there for SAR in the middle, and a great save by Frisch's goalie. I think we're really looking at a really good goalie battle here. Both teams really getting great goaltending play and making a big difference.
And obviously Goldman coming in and really stepping up so far. Nothing has passed him. So Khan looking for somebody in middle. Oh, almost had a beautiful feed there. But good look. Khan really playing a nice heads-up hockey.
Both teams as a whole really seem to, be playing well, not making many mistakes. All 4 goals in the game so far are coming off good shots and good, setup opportunities. Not really, any mistakes made on one end or the other.
Very clean game. Not hyper aggressive, which I feel that this tournament. They've been, there haven't been any real scuffles. There's, there is something at stake, but certainly it has the feel of more play.
These teams came to play hockey. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing to watch. I mean, really, if you're here, and I, would certainly encourage anybody who has not experienced the BEITLER tournament to come down for a game.
Look, I know it's raining out. I can tell you my kids' Little League games were canceled, so I'm sure people might be looking for something to do today.
Yeah, if you're on the stream, even if you're in New Jersey and you're looking for something to do, it's a quick jaunt. Oh, and it's not. It's going to be out. It's not.
He blew a whistle early in advance of that, and
it's not going to be. It's not going to be a goal. SAR. The whistle was blown, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, based on the scenario there, it looks like it was either a high stick or a hand pass moving the puck out of the zone. So nothing to do with losing sight of it, so it wouldn't have been a goal either way.
Come here, Jeff. We're going to be joined by a good friend of mine, Jeff Rotenberg, whose nephew is in goal. And Jeff was a ex-Frisch hockey player himself, no?
I was.
Yeah.
Mid-90s defense.
What position? Defense? 90s?
Mid-90s, yeah.
Mid-90s.
I probably played against you.
Keep it in there. Got to eat the mic a little bit on these things. There you go. All right, Jeff. What do you think about the play so far?
I think Frisch started pretty strong, but the last, I'd say, period and a half, SAR has pretty well taken over the game.
I mean, they had a lot of momentum. I mean, starting off, I don't know when you came in, but
I was watching the broadcast from home, and Rachel sent me out. She said, "You cannot watch this. The school is half a mile away. If you're going to watch, you have to go to the game."
That is the ultimate in laziness, but you are.
And a big shot by Glass there puts them up 3-2.
Glass taking it. Wow. And we'll try to get the replay on that one, as we have our new replay system, and
so 30 kept it in at the point and then passed it down to Glass right by the face-off circle, and then he just took a great shot and put them up on top.
And still the coach saying a lot of game left. We have 9:18, so anything can happen here. SAR with a clutch goal over there. Again, Goldman looking a little bit less stressed, but certainly Frisch team is really solid. And when Khan wants to score a goal, he throws those jets on and could I wouldn't say score at will, but certainly if he has the motivation, he has the ability, no question.
Right. Oh, 100%. But you know what? Just look at the exact flip of what happened. Frisch went up 2-0, and then the next 3 goals are scored by SAR. Frisch is a talented team, and there's no reason that they can't do the same in reverse. So they just got to take a breath, recompose themselves and go out there and just play hockey and do what they've been doing this entire tournament, there's no reason they can't turn this around here with 8:54 left in the third.
Yep. Okay. On the draw, Koslow. And Sugarman's going to chase with Rothenberg, and Rothenberg held on the boards by SAR. And they're going to try to clear it low, get the stick on Mahmoud, and it is stopped by Goldman. What do you think about Frisch goaltending?
I think it's been strong.
Yeah.
You know, our family has a very Frisch goaltending, strong legacy going back to Akiva's father was a legend in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, yeah?
Championship team as a sophomore and carried the team for the next 2 years.
Any championships?
Yeah, he won as a sophomore.
Won as a sophomore, okay. I don't remember. I mean, I do remember playing Frisch a couple times, but when we were playing, we were undefeated for a while. So
I'll tell you, I scored at MTA against MTA's first line at Frisch. We went up 1-0. It was as if I had
won the Stanley
Cup, and I think the final score was 10-1 MTA. They did not handle it well.
That was the theme.
You poked the bear, and then that was it.
But that was the early days. That was probably like 92, 93.
I remember my first goal. I was against Ramaz, and I got a little ahead of myself, and I took the hockey stick and I made a little rifle out of it, and pointed to the goalie and shot the goalie, and Rabbi Schiller pulled me right out. Then I didn't play for 2 games after that. A little too much celebration, So sometimes you have these life lessons, and that's why these sports are important.
Absolutely. So we got 7:55 left in the third period. SAR is up 3-2. Face off in the high zone of SAR. Cleared out right to back into Frisch's zone.
Okay, and Kozlov is going to run for it and look for a man in front. Goldman very ably just keeps that puck out of play. And Kozlov again, nice shot, nice try. Frisch desperate to make something happen and answer that SAR goal. And again in the third period, it looks like you run out of steam. I mean, that's the way it works in these games. Third period's always slower.
One thing that stands out about SAR compared to the other teams I've seen in the tournament is their size and physicality. Like, they're just a big team and play with a level of physicality that I didn't see from a lot of the other teams Frisch has faced so far.
Also, you have to. I mean, I don't know if it's correlated, but SAR plays in a smaller gym. Frisch is a bigger gym, so style of play for this type of gym favors, teams that have small gyms, and it really does make a difference. Even in if you want to talk about North Shore, who put a valiant effort up and just couldn't. Most of their team actually didn't show up to the tournament for various reasons, so they were playing with a very, very light bench, and. I was talking to Elijah Kuehl, one of the captains there, and he said, listen, we're used to making plays because our gym is so large, and that really is not available here.
The game plan changes, the style of play changes, and you have to be able to pivot and make those changes. So for a team like Frisch that's used to playing in a big gym, you would think and hope by the semifinals that they've made that pivot, but right now you're seeing stronger play on a small court by SAR than you are seeing by Frisch.
Frisch has got to just keep everything on net. I mean, they just got to just keep shooting and shooting. Oh, and in the house is Sean and Jake Rosenthal. And I don't know how long Sean's been here, but Sean definitely has a comment for this game. No questions.
The thing that's going to be interesting to see is a team like Frisch that's used to a bigger gym probably has a little more stamina, to be able to run. With 5:58 left in the third, will they have the energy to outpace and outrun SAR and try to tie this game up?
Yeah, I mean it's been it's a long tournament, and these guys, I cannot believe the amount of energy these guys still have. Fields running, Cone running. I mean, all these guys still have it, and it's an amazing thing to watch. I'm actually a little jealous.
Oh.
And almost in, and it was clean. It was just a trip. They're calling it off.
He made a play on the ball, and that after that, whatever happens, happens.
Oh, and a steal and an opportunity, and unbelievable. That was SAR almost had one.
Just went wide
on
left
steal.
on the net there.
And that is a play. All right, Jeff, we're going to give it up to thank you, Jeff Rotenberg. I appreciate you stopping by. It was a pleasure. Not only a good friend, Frisch alum, and uncle of the goalie, as well as my chavrusa on Shabbos. So he's a wonderful man. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Good
Welcome,
morning.
Sean Rosenthal.
Looks like a tight game.
Talk about stamina. Sean's losing steam. He had to sleep in late tonight. It was a late night for him. A little past his bedtime. How you feeling, Sean?
3-2. Who's winning?
Yeah, that's where we're at. SAR. It's actually SAR came back from a 2-0 deficit and had a different goalie in, and now Goldman is back in net and has essentially not given up a goal. So it's been an interesting game. Your guys, Kahn, Field, they've all been playing well, hustling.
There they are again.
Yeah.
Here he is. Let's see how they turn it up.
Sean, I like your spot on the
It's a very good spot. Yeah, right.
I didn't. All these years broadcasting, I never realized that's a spot.
Well, there was glass here.
There was glass,
so
right?
There
was at least
difference.
one
big difference.
It's a dangerous spot, but
yeah, you got to be careful. You got to move away when they come near you. Jeter clears. Schneck. Good move. Cone. Let's see, someone's going to try to get open. Cone's going to turn and try to shoot.
Ooh, nice turn. Oh, inside.
That was close.
That was very close. That was very close.
That almost picked that corner.
I mean, if our screen worked, we'd
see
maybe
the
get a replay, but I don't know. Screen isn't tight. I mean, I can't see it.
Working.
Our screen's not.
Screen's not.
We see it over there on delay up top.
That was close.
Yeah,
now it's on.
That's on. It's on. If we have time,
the
replay,
old
great.
power on button. Nope.
This is what it's come to.
Maybe kick it.
But it's interesting to see there. Frisch dropped 3 there on that shift. It's interesting to see now with 4:14 left in the third, down 1, if they make that change fully and drop 3 guys to try to equalize this.
Zakai on now, and let's see if switching up those lines makes a difference.
Glass fighting hard. Cleared.
Ooh, he hit that one board, so it's not out of play.
Kahn is really hustling right now.
Yeah,
they're really. You feel the desperation here.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
you got to be careful. Desperation leads to opportunities the other way.
Right, that's
Got to be careful.
I mean, you have to understand these guys committed for this entire weekend. They've played so hard. Now they have something on the line.
Yeah, Frisch has been great in all the games I've seen them.
Yeah,
let's see if
it's
they
super
can
impressive
come
play.
up.
And it's out of play. Yeah, Frisch has been impressive.
A lot. They got a lot of waves of these kids who are fast and play hard.
Yeah,
speed, strength. This kid Fine is very strong. Also, He has scored that beautiful goal last night.
Right,
off the boards and picked the corner.
Yeah, that was great. Back in play, Zakai tries to get, and it's handed into the Frisch zone, and
Fine behind the net.
Fine.
Harlitz.
Yep.
Ooh. Kept in by SAR.
Zakai.
What a pretty play.
Puts it away by
Sadig.
Who's that?
Sadig. Number 94. Beautiful.
Sadig.
Great pass from the corner down to the middle, wide open in the middle of Sadig.
Great pass by the man without the jersey with no number, but a spectacular pass. Oh, let's see the replay.
Screen's
Can
not
we
working.
see the replay here?
No, you got to press the button maybe. Our screen's not working. That's too bad.
Yeah, it is too bad. That was a nice
Really great setup there.
Great pass from the corner to the middle, wide open, and puts it top left corner.
Goal.
And SAR really needed this to...
gives them a little breathing room now with 3:21 left in the third period. So now SAR takes a 4-2 lead, and it's going to be desperation mode now for Frisch to try to get back into this game.
Right, and again,
Fields is hustling, but you look on the bench, there's a little bit of Little despair on the bench, actually, if you look to the left.
Sean, you have to understand these are 4 unanswered goals.
I get it.
It was it did not look good, and the first goal came really quickly in the first period. So,
well, listen, this game is far from over. 3 minutes, we've all seen it.
Yep.
Mike called the game over on the first night. That was not. So, here's a breakaway. Oh, good save.
Ooh,
good save. Frisch goalie keeping him in the game here.
I mean, in all fairness, the game should have been over.
Should have, could have, would have, but it wasn't.
Yeah, well, not many times you see a 1.6 second goal.
A .000
from the other side.
Still don't like talking about it.
Yeah, sorry, Ian.
That was
Ian
SAR. That's where the SAR momentum may have started on this tournament.
I mean, the truth is, Ian, I would tell you, in the momentum in the locker room, the speech in the locker room should be, the motivation shouldn't even be to win the tournament, should be to play SAR again.
To get back there.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, but you take it one day at a time, one game at a time, I think, Mike.
Something's
That's like
wrong
playing
with
for
the,
a tie. That's like playing for a tie in overtime.
He's playing with the courts.
Oh, no.
Who's playing with the he's playing with the okay. We're
oh, now we have a problem with the how much time was left.
What time was left?
Hold on. It was 2-something. Hold on, we got a problem.
It should reset itself.
It should reset itself?
I hope so, because otherwise we got a problem. What happened?
No.
Give it a second.
250.
There we go.
Makes sense.
Okay. So SAR takes a timeout here with 250 left in the third
We need someone
period.
to come down and fix this screen.
Yeah.
We can't have it.
Well, that's
no
what this
screen.
guy's doing.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, I didn't see him. Oh, I thought he was under the table for some other reason.
Let's keep it clean.
Yeah, I was keeping it clean.
So 250 left in the third. SAR just takes a timeout, try to reset, get some energy for some of their top players.
Okay, the screen is not so consequential here.
4-2 lead for SAR. Face off deep to the left of the Frisch goalie.
Yeah, they're gonna
listen. Frisch needs to score quickly. You got to get one fast, and then make it a 1-goal game. Then anything can happen. That was a huge goal.
Huge goal.
Huge goal. Difference between 4-2 and 3-2 is humongous.
Yeah.
We've been talking a lot about the goaltending play by Goldman on this AR, but his team as a whole has really stepped up around him and turned this game around completely.
Yeah. This offense, 4 unanswered, is something to note.
We got a penalty, delayed penalty. I don't know. Delayed penalty on Frisch.
And again, the frustration mounting. You get sloppy when you just out of steam.
And that's tough to take with 2:35 left in the third, down 2 goals. So interesting to see how they play this kill, but I think you're going to see a lot of pressure they're going to try to put on that power play and see if they can get something scored short-handed.
I don't know. These SAR kids looking very confident.
He will be back at 105. 105. Is that right? Is that math right? 105.
That is right. Yeah, okay. But so we were talking about before how really Goldman has stepped it up for this team. But to me, one of the most impressive players I've seen in this game so far has been Glass. He's really been all over the floor, scoring goals, great passes. Has really changed the entire dynamic for this team.
Yeah, I would agree. Glass has had a great game.
So what do you think? You think his parents will show up for the championship?
Probably not. I mean, he's got a restaurant to run.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Maybe he wants to bring food for the broadcast.
Here it comes.
There he is again.
Oh, good shot.
Okay.
Cone behind the net. Frisch, are they going to try to score a short-handed goal? They have no choices here.
Too much time.
Fields. Oh, here we come. Oh, you got to get out. Goalie.
Glass tries to.
He should have been aggressive.
I like the goalie stepping out and taking that, but.
Yeah, okay. And Goldman's going to cover. Okay.
Holds, 159
Again,
remaining.
Goldman likes to put the glove over the puck to kill.
You've been talking about that this tournament.
I've never seen it before. I don't know.
Vineyard Vines looking good, Mikey.
Thanks.
I'm just going for the same sweater for the second day in a row.
Your style compliments mean a lot to me, Sean. Yeah. Next to Zami, you're probably the second dressed best guy in IPM.
Oh my God!
Not
even close.
Pounding these guys.
Not even close.
Yeah, that was.
Oh wow! Look at this pressure.
They're just pounding it.
Shots. Just spread it out.
Total domination. Glass tried to knock it in.
SAR not trying to be too fancy or overthink it. They're really just trying to get shot after shot after shot and keep the pressure on Frisch and keep it down in their zone.
Man open in front.
30 seconds left in the power play.
105, right? Okay. Fields. Oh. Fields fighting for possession. Here comes Khan. Oh, good play. Good play by Glass. Oh, almost. Oh, good kept in. Oh, just wide.
Rotenberg facing a lot of
penalties over. 1 minute. I think he jumped out a little bit early, but
okay.
no,
I don't think anybody's counting here. But
1 minute to go.
There we go. On cue. Beautiful job, Sean. You kept your arm for a reason.
Kept in by Frisch. Khan to the middle. Oh, great save. Really good move by Khan. Great save.
And Schneck keeping it in.
Kept
Desperation. Khan again.
Get those shots on net. Oh, good work.
Frisch really putting up.
We got a penalty right there.
Got a penalty
40.
on SAR.
Got completely mowed down there. I like the sportsmanship right there.
Wait, is it
40 seconds left?
40 seconds.
It looks like Frisch is going to call timeout here. Rest up their number one line.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's see. That was a crushing.
Jay.
Let's see. It looked like he hit the wall and just...
Interesting turn of events there. He actually just called 2 penalties on SAR, so now it's going to be a 4-on-2 for Frisch for the last 40 seconds
He called
of this game.
2 minutes for what? What were the penalties?
Tripping and a boarding.
Okay, well here, let's look at the replay. The boarding was clear to me. I didn't see the trip. Oh, there's the trip
right there.
Oh, yeah, the delay.
Hand goes up,
and then here's the boarding right there.
That's a call. That's the correct call.
So we got a 4-on-2 for 40 seconds left.
Good call, ref. I like that. That shows some real,
interesting how this is going to play out. So with 40 seconds, they have a 4-on-2. If they can score quickly, it'll cancel out one of the penalties, and then you end up with a 4-on-3 for the remainder of that time. So the sooner they can score, the better chance they're going to have a 4-on-3 to try to tie up this game. So interesting to see what he's doing with this timeout now and what he's drawing up to try to get an opportunity for Frisch to score 2 quick goals.
Right, and at 40 seconds, this game just got interesting. Can't count anybody out, and these guys look like they're ready. What's up, Ernst? And SCR bench still looking very confident. Glass.
He's very tired. He better rest up for the championship.
Yeah.
The way
his parents should bring him some Gatorade and
fried cauliflower.
Hey, the way he's played in this game, he has a right to be tired, and there's a reason it's 4-2 right now. So good for him.
Okay, let's see if they can get one quick, make it interesting. It's all about the face-off, as we know.
Yep.
Right, Mike? You think they're going to go back or forward? I know you've been calling for them to go back all season.
I would love to just seen a clean back and then straight to the point and a clean shot upper left hand.
Well, interesting to see how they line up first. So
they're going back.
Oh, good play. Khan gets control. Someone's got to be open.
And a slap
good shot.
Cone.
No, that's a good shot.
Keep it in. And it goes over.
They don't like that.
Oh, and they got to touch back.
They got to get quickly.
Good move. Oh, just a bit offside.
Wow, you don't want to make that.
26 seconds left in the third, still 4-2, and Frisch really running out of time to make something happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'd love for them to have another minute or so and make it more interesting.
Yeah, yep. A minute really gives them a chance.
Cone in the corner. Okay.
Can't waste any time.
20 seconds remaining in the game.
On net to Goldman. Save.
Oh.
Follow up.
Khan. Nope.
Got to play the point. Got to play those points.
10 seconds.
Shoot it. Nope.
Good block. Good block. That's going to do it, guys.
5 seconds left.
Oh, great pass.
They had the chance.
Oh, really pretty.
That'll be it. And Frisch, a valiant effort by Frisch.
That was a really pretty setup there at the end.
4 unanswered.
I love the sportsmanship, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Cohen and Glass giving each other hugs.
Frisch really started off strong there.
This is what the tournament is about, and unfortunately for Frisch, 4 unanswered goals.
Yeah, I mean, look, they started off strong. They got 2 quick goals, went up 2-0, and then SAR went to the bench.
So, Ian, who's player of the game? Do you give it to Goldman on this one?
To me, it's either Goldman or Glass, but to me, Goldman coming in completely changed the momentum of this game.
Yeah,
he kept him in, he held him in on it, and
I think that's going to be my call on it.
For them to turn around and make it 4-2 after going down 2-0 like that, that's the game changer right there.
So then we're going to go with Goldman as player of the game. So if we can, Goldman, come on in and
give him my mic because I missed it.
All right, so Goldman, come take off that helmet. What happened to the live stream here? Got to plug that in. Hello? You there? Are we on? Okay, are we live?
You gotta wait for it to.
Okay, Goldman. No, there's for some reason. Are we live? Okay, and we are live with. Okay, Michael Goldman, right?
Yeah.
All right, congratulations. You're a player of the game because Smash House gift card there.
Thank you.
And we have to say we definitely commented that when you came into the game, the momentum shift, obviously in your favor, 4 unanswered.
Yeah.
Faced a lot of stuff. What do you think about the? What do you think about the way this game transpired from a 2-0 to a 4-2 win?
Michael Goldman's so good.
He is. He's very good. We definitely agree with that. Go, talk.
The team rallied down 2-0. We didn't lose our composure.
Yeah.
And we stayed in the game and locked in.
Look, you really changed the whole setup of this game. Your team decided to start with the backup goalie, went down 2-0 quick, and they went to a quick change. You came in, and the whole game changed. You holding it back down there, your team able to be more aggressive on the offensive side, and then all of a sudden you turn around, 4 unanswered goals, and the game ends 4-2.
What'd your coach tell you when you went in there?
No, he's like, it's down 2-0. Keep us in the game, and we'll do the rest.
Right,
and they did the rest.
And they did the rest. They came around you, they rallied around you, they decided to go out there, and they played their hearts out.
That was quite a game. You guys really came back from what looked like an early deficit, and it wasn't an easy win.
No, definitely not an easy win. But to me, that's how you build a team there.
And how's your experience at the BEITLER tournament? Are you a Camp David guy or?
I'm not a Camp David guy. I forget things about Camp David though, and it's been a great tournament. I'm having a ton of fun. And playing some great hockey.
Was great.
It was great.
Okay, excellent. Well, it's good to have you guys
Congratulations,
here.
Congratulations.
SAR, my alma mater. Not high school, but grade school. So it's an amazing place and. Congratulations, Mr. Goldman. Good job. Okay, ready for the championships, right?
Ready.
Okay. And we're going to take a Smash House break as the next game is going to start. TABC Storm versus the Hafter Hawks. This one's been anticipated as Hafter is the home team and the host of this tournament. So we're going to take a quick Smash break and be back with you in just a couple.
Oh, I thought we're not going to do pre-game talk. Ari Krupp in the house. Getting back to his position. Jake, say hello to Krupp, the Kruppster.
Smash break,
the
guys.
Kruppmeister.
Guys taking Smash House. Hello? Anybody up there? I guess not. Okay, we can do a little. I thought we're taking a break here. Anybody in the booth there? Okay, so just do a commercial. We'll be back in 2.
Hey, what's up? Come here. Let me show you something. Guys, this is our loaded smash. Now I'm going to explain to you what we got inside here. 2 patties, 2 pieces of cheese. Look at me. No veggies, guys. This is not a healthy burger. No veggies. All right? You have a different sandwich with veggies. This is no veggies. Caramelized onions and beef bacon. This is our most popular item at the moment. Look at this. Juicy, not dry. Look at that. Smash up. Guys, this is a giveaway for high school students only during lunchtime, going on from March 1st to March 31st. All you gotta do is come into Smash House, place your order, and put your receipt in the bucket. Look what we got here, guys. Number 1, Lawrence Taylor signed jersey. One of the best defensive men ever in football. Then we got one of the GOATs, the man himself, Larry Bird. All right? All these jerseys are signed. These are coming to you guys. And then I got, whoa, make sure these things don't fall. Then I got primetime himself, Deion Sanders right here. And then we got right here, one of the best big men that ever played, Shaquille O'Neal. All right, look at this sign. This comes with a kicker with Penny Hardaway right here. Then we got our goalie, Mark Richter himself. Guys, these are all